What's up, fight fans? Welcome to an action-packed recap of the top knockouts of 2024, a year that has given us some of the most electrifying finishes in boxing history. Whether you're a seasoned boxing fanatic or someone who just loves a good knockout, you won't want to miss this. From quick knockouts that happened in a flash to long-fought victories, we've gathered the most stunning knockouts that left the crowd roaring and the fighters on top of the world. So get comfortable, because we're diving into the most unforgettable moments that have defined 2024 so far. Sylve versus Body. We kick off with the unbelievable showdown between Sylve and Body, a fight that had boxing fans holding their breath. The tension was palpable as these two warriors stepped into the ring. Both fighters came in with solid strategies, but Sylve quickly showcased his superiority with precision and timing. As the second round progressed, Sylve saw his opening and threw a devastating right hook that landed square on Body's chin. The impact was immediate. Body crumbled to the canvas, and the crowd erupted into chaos. It was the kind of knockout that stays with you, one that instantly raised Sylve's profile and left Body stunned. This fight was an exclamation point on Sylve's rapidly rising career. Williams versus Sosa. Next, we have the much-anticipated clash between Williams and Sosa. From the opening bell, both fighters went at each other with full force, trading punches that reverberated throughout the arena. By the fourth round, it was clear this bout could go either way. But then came Williams' explosive uppercut. It landed flush on Sosa's jaw with surgical precision. Sosa's body stiffened before crashing to the mat, leaving the crowd in awe. The referee barely had time to react before waving the fight off. Williams' uppercut wasn't just a punch, it was a statement, a definitive mark of his dominance in the ring. This knockout will be talked about for years, and it's one of the best highlights of the year. Williams versus Kanano. Williams, fresh off his victory against Sosa, didn't slow down when he squared off against Kanano. From the first round, it was clear that Williams had the edge in power and technique. Yet Kanano's resilience made it a tough fight. It wasn't until the sixth round that Williams saw his opening. With a deadly left hook, he sent Kanano crashing to the canvas in a knockout that seemed to come out of nowhere. The audience jumped to their feet as Kanano lay dazed, unable to beat the count. Williams' timing was impeccable. His ability to find the right moment to strike is what makes him one of the most dangerous men in the sport today. This knockout solidified Williams' place as a fighter to watch in the coming years. Mago versus Aguilar. Mago's fight against Aguilar was highly anticipated, with fans expecting a back-and-forth war. The first few rounds lived up to the hype, with both fighters exchanging powerful blows. But Mago, known for his explosive knockout power, delivered an unforgettable right cross in the fifth round that sent Aguilar tumbling to the mat. The sound of the punch echoed throughout the arena as the crowd leaped to their feet in sheer excitement. The referee had no choice but to step in and call it. A clean, clinical knockout from Mago. This fight highlighted Mago's frightening ability to end a bout in a split second, adding to his growing reputation as a knockout artist. Aguilar didn't stand a chance against the precision and speed of that right hand. Joshua versus Ngannou. In one of the most anticipated bouts of the year, the clash between Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou didn't disappoint. The fight had a massive build-up, with fans buzzing about the prospect of two heavy hitters facing off. As the rounds passed, it became clear this was a chess match between two powerful athletes. Then in the seventh round, Joshua uncorked a perfect left hook that sent Ngannou crashing to the mat. The entire arena erupted as the referee stepped in to wave off the fight. Ngannou, known for his own knockout power, was bested by the timing and accuracy of Joshua's shot. It was a knockout for the ages, reminding the world why Anthony Joshua remains one of the most dangerous heavyweights in the game. Schramm versus Hernandez. The fight between Schramm and Hernandez delivered one of the most technical knockouts of the year. Schramm had been carefully picking his shots, looking for the right moment to strike. Hernandez, known for his toughness, was giving as good as he got. But in the fourth round, Schramm launched a picture-perfect uppercut that caught Hernandez off guard. It was a clean knockout, with Hernandez hitting the canvas hard and unable to recover in time for the count. The crowd, initially stunned, exploded into cheers for Schramm's clinical finish. This knockout demonstrated Schramm's keen boxing IQ and precise striking, solidifying his status as one of the most exciting prospects in the sport. McGivern versus Omar. Another exciting knockout came courtesy of McGivern in his fight against Omar. From the first bell, the fight was fast-paced, with both fighters trading heavy shots. But as the rounds wore on, McGivern's superior conditioning and technique began to show. In the 6th round, McGivern threw a perfectly timed straight right hand that landed flush on Omar's chin. The punch was so fast and so clean that Omar didn't even see it coming. He crumpled to the mat, and the referee quickly stepped in to stop the fight. This knockout was a career-defining moment for McGivern, showcasing his devastating power and ability to end fights in an instant. Diaz versus Scott. The bout between Diaz and Scott was one of the most hyped fights of the year, and it delivered on all fronts. Both fighters went into the fight with impressive records, and the tension in the arena was palpable. The fight was closely contested until the 7th round when Diaz seized his opportunity. He connected with a rapid-fire combination of punches, ending with a brutal left hook that sent Scott to the canvas. The referee waved off the fight immediately as the crowd went wild. Diaz's knockout punch was a display of raw power and speed, reminding everyone why he is one of the most feared fighters in the sport. Fans are still talking about this fight as one of the year's top highlights. Ohashi versus Prtry. Ohashi's knockout of Prtry was nothing short of spectacular. This fight had the crowd on the edge of their seats from the start, with both fighters showcasing impressive skill and heart. The tension was high, and the action was intense. But in the 5th round, Ohashi saw his chance. He unleashed a vicious right hook that connected perfectly with Prtry's chin, sending him straight to the mat. The knockout was clean and decisive, leaving Prtry dazed and unable to continue. Ohashi's knockout was a testament to his timing and precision, showing that he's a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world. This fight will undoubtedly go down as one of the best knockouts of the year. Chavis versus Zavala. Chavis's battle with Zavala was another fight that kept fans glued to their seats. The first few rounds were tense, with both fighters sizing each other up and looking for openings. But Chavis, ever the tactician, found his moment in the 3rd round. He unleashed a thunderous left hook that Zavala never saw coming. The punch landed flush, and Zavala crumpled to the canvas in an instant. The referee didn't hesitate to stop the fight, and Chavis was declared the winner by knockout. This fight was a masterclass in timing and precision, with Chavis showing once again why he's one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport. It was a knockout that will be talked about for years. Haywood versus Piper. The clash between Haywood and Piper was an absolute barn burner. Both fighters came out swinging, eager to prove themselves. The fight was a back-and-forth affair, with both men landing significant blows. But in the 5th round, Haywood found his rhythm and landed a devastating counterpunch that caught Piper square on the chin. The knockout was instantaneous, with Piper falling flat on his back, completely out cold. The referee immediately called the fight, and the crowd erupted in cheers. Haywood's knockout was a testament to his ability to stay calm under pressure and capitalize on the perfect moment. It was one of the most exciting knockouts of the year, leaving fans hungry for more. Cillo versus Ranken. Cillo and Ranken's matchup was another highlight in a year full of incredible knockouts. Both fighters entered the ring with something to prove, and the action was fast and furious from the opening bell. As the fight progressed, Cillo began to find his rhythm, and in the 8th round, he delivered a brutal right hook that caught Ranken flush on the jaw. Ranken hit the canvas hard, and the referee quickly stepped in to stop the fight. Cillo's knockout was a perfect example of his power and precision, showcasing his potential as one of the top contenders in the sport. This fight will be remembered as one of the best knockouts of 2024, and Cillo's stock continues to rise as a result. Pratt versus Jafaru. One of the most impressive knockouts of the year came from Pratt in his fight against Jafaru. The fight was evenly matched in the beginning, with both fighters landing significant shots. But in the 6th round, Pratt saw his opportunity and unleashed a devastating right hook that landed flush on Jafaru's chin. The impact was immediate, and Jafaru fell to the canvas, prompting the referee to stop the fight. Pratt's knockout was a showcase of his skill and timing, leaving the audience in awe of his power. This fight will be remembered as one of the standout moments of the year. And there you have it, fight fans, the top knockouts of 2024. This year has given us some of the most thrilling finishes in recent memory, with each knockout telling its own story of grit, determination, and sheer power. These moments are why we love the sport of boxing, and why we can't wait to see what the rest of the year has in store. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content, and let us know in the comments which knockout was your favorite. Until next time, keep your gloves up and your eyes on the ring.